Now it's time to jump into a little bit of movie news.
What?
What?
All right, a whole bunch of stuff has dropped today, so let's just jump right into the very first piece of movie news here, and that is, it should come as no surprise to anybody that the Disney Pixar film Soul is going, it's not just being moved. See, the release date I think was November 6th. The theatrical release date previously was November 6th, which was, coming up in like a month from now? Surprise, surprise. It should not come as any surprise to anyone that this particular movie has not just been pushed back by for a release date, it is actually being released on Disney Plus. This particular article coming to us from Deadline, they are making it quite clear that this particular theatrical release, here, let me just go ahead and highlight this. It had been set for November 20th release. Sorry, I said November 6th. It was November 20th for Thanksgiving Day release. In domestic theaters, Disney will not charge its streaming subscribers an extra $30 to see Soul. Rather, the movie will simply become available on the service to its 60 million subscribers, just like it did with Artemis Fowl and Hamilton. So this should hopefully come as kind of a sigh of relief to a few people. When Mulan came out, there was this huge hubbub about, it's gonna be on Disney Plus, but you have to pay a $30 premium. Soul is not getting the same treatment that Mulan did. I have a few different thoughts about this. First and foremost, I love this. I love that it's coming out on Christmas Day. It's official. It's whatever. It's something that I know I'm going to be able to watch and see and enjoy. Soul, if you saw one of my videos from like a few weeks ago, I posted the top 10 most anticipated films still coming out in 2020. Well, pretty much every movie on that list has been pushed back to 2021. Wonder Woman is the only one that is still holding on to its Christmas Day release date. And we'll talk more about that in a little bit. But, I'm excited that I'm going to be able to see Soul on Disney+. But here's the thing. I'm not excited for missing and it's not just me, it's everybody. We're all going to be missing the theatrical experience for Soul. Let me jump into this, like the next tab that I have open on my browser. Coming from Collider, the people at Collider have seen the first 40 minutes of the movie, of Soul, and they say it's utterly mind-blowing. So, again, take this with a grain of salt. This is just, a small group of people. You may watch the film, I may watch the film, and we may go, oh, that was really bad. Oh, that was really terrible. I don't think it's going to be. It's written and directed by Pete Docter, the same guy who did Inside Out, the other Pixar film, Inside Out. I have high hopes for this film. It looks absolutely incredible. And in the article of what Collider says, as they're going through, the things that the trailers have left out are the intense characterizations and the personal relationship that we, the audience, have with all the characters. It also goes on to say, and this is the part that completely blew my mind, as opposed to getting Randy Newman, who is a mainstay over at Disney Pixar for doing the music for these upcoming Pixar films, the soundtrack is actually being produced by, Nine Inch Nails, Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. If you're not familiar with the music of Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, they just won an Emmy for The Watchmen, the TV show on HBO. They won an Oscar for The Social Network. They also did the girl in the dragon tattoo, the girl with the dragon tattoo. They did the music for. They've done a whole bunch of this hard, kind of like a razor blade on guitar strings kind of sound. And the way this article, excuse me, I'm slurring my words. Let's have a little bit of tea, shall we? Ah, delicious. So the way that this article, Tracy, I can hear you laughing. The way that this article describes the music and how it ushers, like the meaning behind what's actually happening on screen. And granted, they've only seen the first 40 minutes of the film, so probably like half of the movie. I have extremely high hopes for this, which is dangerous. Anytime that you have high hopes for something, it's dangerous to go in thinking, hey, it's going to be 100%. And if it hits 99%, still great, but it didn't hit your expectations. So it's a little bit dangerous. Tracy Mull, if I may cast things over to you for a second. First of all, how excited or how your background changed again? You're back in your boring room.
Yep, that's right. White background. I was tired of disappearing.
It's fine. So how much were you looking, or are you looking forward to seeing Soul, first of all? And second of all, are you disappointed, that it's getting moved to Disney Plus as opposed to having a theatrical release? And also, third question, does Collider's excitement for the film get you more excited?
Yes. So to answer all your questions, I am very excited about Soul. I remember seeing the teaser trailer and being super excited, and then I forgot about it. Just with
It
the
came
hubbub
out
of life.
so long
But
ago.
yeah, it feels like forever ago. So having it pop up again, it is very exciting. I'm glad that they are going ahead and releasing it, in a safe environment. I think a lot of families have the tradition of maybe seeing a Christmas movie, especially a family movie. I mean, Disney always waits to uh, release their shows around Thanksgiving or Christmas because I think it's such a
Yeah.
family-oriented thing. I think the bummer is for anyone who doesn't have a Disney Plus hookup. Yeah, man, you guys, you got the
Oh,
sniffs. God
so
bless
what
you.
people can't hear is that I'm putting my microphone on mute so that I can sniff my life away.
But I can hear
But you can hear it.
it.
Yeah. So I'm trying to I'm trying to
I'm so
spare the
sorry, but
viewing audience for hearing me go.
am I still number 4?
Yeah, totally. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, Tracy. All those
Um,
years living together under
yep, you're
one
welcome.
roof,
Always.
they've really come to bite you in the butt.
I'm going to call you out. Know you too well. um, but watching the newest trailer that came out for it, I am very excited about the artwork in it. So I think Collider's hype about it is going to be right on. Like it's going to be something that we've never seen. It's going to immerse us into this surreal world, kind of like Inside Out did. I think it's going to be a heavy show. I think it's going to hit on a lot of tear-jerking moments.
It
So
sounds like it.
I am excited to see.
Well, I mean, especially when
Yeah,
the
I'm
main
excited to
theme
see
of
what
the movie is, here's a guy, he's a jazz musician, he really wants to make it big, and he nails his audition, and he knows I think he already got the part, or he was cast in the show or whatever, and then he falls in a manhole, and he dies. They don't say that he dies, but they do everything within their power to let you know that he's dead without actually saying to the audience, you are dead. This character died. So, and
that.
then we go on that journey of him trying to get back to his body. And that in and of itself is a heavy, heavy theme.
Yeah, yeah, and then coming across the Tina Fey character, it's just like she doesn't want to go to Earth. What's the
Yeah.
point? Is it worth living just to die? And that's a heavy theme. And so, kind of like with Inside Out, like I really enjoyed the film, but if I was a kid, I don't know if it would be my favorite film. So I'm curious to see what Soul is like. And I'm curious to see how it's responded to by children.
That's a fair point.
You
That's a
know,
great point. Anyway, question is
I
for
think.
you. Sorry, I'm going to cut you off.
No,
We've got
go
so
ahead.
much stuff to cover
Please.
today. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What did you think of the movie Soul? Are you excited to see it? Do you think it's going to be a tearjerker like we think? Are you sad that you're going to miss out on a theatrical experience? Because I most definitely am sad that we're not going to get this as a theatrical experience. Yes, it's going to be cool. It's going to be on Disney Plus. We can watch it as much as we want. I'm sure they're going to release it on VOD a few weeks after, so you can purchase it and get all of the special features that come along with that. But, you know, there is something to be said about having that grand theatrical experience. Jump down to the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. Okay.
I'm going to add this real quick, but I think one of the saddest thing about it not being in the theater is we don't get the cute short film right before it. Like, I don't know if they release those when they do
That's a
it
good
on Disney
point.
Plus.
Are we gonna get that? Are they gonna release it?
They didn't do it for Onward, I don't believe. I watched that on Disney Plus, and yeah, so I don't know.
I wonder if the because do I think I do own Onward. I'll have to go back and check. Maybe I'll check it on in a few minutes when I'm not on screen. So the viewing audience doesn't have to watch me just like scrolling through. I'll go back and check, and if I do own it, which I think I do, I'll check and see if in the special features if there's a short associated with the purchased VOD release. So I'll check on that for you. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you really like this video, click subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, click share. Because that is exactly what Jaws the shark would want you to do. Dun 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 dun.